Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me. Always a pleasure. Excuse me panting. I'm making the most of this misty weather and going for a wander through the woods. So if you care to join me, then watch on. And let's have a look at that lovely oak there. Nice and straight growing. Yeah, this is the third day of our weather being like this. For those of you who love it, including me, and I do, I really do. And if you're familiar with my work, you will know that I've been lost a number of times in the mist. Mostly due to my own efforts. Of wanting to be lost. Really are a nice cross section of trees in here. Yeah, it's quite a well, it's an example, actually, of what to plant in woods. All kinds of things. What's in here? Now, I don't know. This is quite strange because I've actually come down here this morning. So if you have seen that video, you've already seen what happens. But if you haven't, well, we're going the other way anyway, so it's all going to look different. And not just going the other way either. I'm going the other way and onward. Now maybe that is a way up, but it could be. It used to be a way back to my caravan, but I mean it is a path. I'm going down here. And there was a moment today when I thought the sun was going to burn all the mist off. But it didn't. And here we are. This that we're walking along now is an old ride. And the old man's beard weighing down that tree. It's lovely, wow. I'm loving this. I'm making the most of every kind of weather just to film. Because it's been a summer of not really being able to get anywhere for me. Like the way this tree above us with the epiphytes is looming. Is it epiphytes? Yeah, there are. Yeah. 5 points if you spotted those before I did. Now here's a lovely bit. Quite like these. Mossy epiphytes. I mean, what's not to love? Looks like it might be a deer path or something through there. It's certainly a duck down. Oh look, wow. Now there's some epiphytes, aren't there? And they go all the way up. All the way up there. So pleased I'm able to do this today. You know, there's been many days where I've had other commitments and I've gone to do those other commitments and I've just been thinking the whole time, God, it would have been great to have been out filming. Look at that light. Is what I was thinking. Amazing, loving it. I think it might be one of my favourite weathers. Certainly makes a change. Atmospheric, especially to last all day. It reminds me of stories of the London smog in the 50s. Oh, what's that down there? Not sure, but it's over. Because the London smog in the 50s, they used to say it's a pea super. Now, if I remember correctly, pea super was meant basically you couldn't see a thing. Because if you've ever eaten split peas in a soup or stew, well, you couldn't actually see through it, could you? And if you haven't, well, basically they're dried peas cooked to a kind of porridgey paste, thick, and really, if you can see through that, then, well, then you are a whiz. And you should get scrying if that's the case. But regularly in the 1950s, and I've heard people who were there speak about it, because they remember they were children. The people I've heard were children in the 1950s, and they said that basically you couldn't see anything. You know, industry, the Industrial Revolution, coal was most of it, but you know, the Industrial Revolution didn't do any good to anyone, did it? It created work as we know it. And well, from what I can work out, it was are you ready for this? Are you ready? Well, it was created by men. Yeah, men. Hey? Yeah. What a genius thing to do, eh? Now I know we're wandering through a wood, and well, there's some lovely parts to this wood. You know, and I'm sort of ranting a bit. Not ranting, but, you know, it's true. Think of all the rubbish things in the world, the badly designed things in the world. Well, the majority of them have been designed by men. And a lot of them don't make sense. You know, sure, they've been designed by men because women were kept in the home and kept looking after the children, so they couldn't do any of these things. So that's why we've got a problem nowadays. Because there's an imbalance. I mean, everyone deserves to do what, you know, to have a life where they can do things that inspire them. You know? I mean, I kind of pride myself a bit on the fact that, you know, I can cook, I can sew, I can work, I can create. I earn my own money, I can fix vehicles. I'm not so good at knowing about laundry though, because I wasn't taught. No one taught me about things, you know, and when you're hearing things like non-fast coloureds, it's like, what? What a term. Still, I refer you to my original statement, which was non-fast coloureds. Well, that was named by men, wasn't it? Hey, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. just like a sprocket, or your big ends, or any other number of terms. You know, I do wish that there was a balance in power of a male and female, you know, the lord and lady, the blending of aspects, but doesn't seem to happen, does it? And maybe now we've got too far, and really maybe it's time that women took over and looked after the countries. Well, men can't do it without fighting or strutting their testosterone, or strutting their testosterone lack around the world and making other people pay for their own incompetence. Well, I'm not happy with it. And I do think I'd be quite a good leader. You know, but actually, even though I'm saying that, I would rather do it in balance with a woman. Women see things that men don't. They just do, it's a fact. Men with their own intuition can see things and spot things, because they should be cultivating it. But you know, some of the things we've got in the world are seriously ridiculous, aren't they? You know, and sure, all these wars are to do with lack of testosterone, or a challenge to one's ego. I said to a friend of mine that, you know, Genghis Khan had his wife, his favourite wife, taken from him. Well, you know, what are you going to do? Your favourite wife's got taken. Everyone shall pay. Okay, I don't know which way we're going to go. Ooh. We're going to go here, because we have to hop up here. Because I'm going to head to somewhere else. Oh, look at that for cobwebs. Wow, that's full, isn't it? And that one there, don't know if you can see it, right in front of your eyes there. See, Reverend has been going over here. Don't know how long that's been down, because I'll tell you this, it wasn't down last time I came here. Anyway, sometimes, look at this, it's well overgrown, isn't it? Now, I said in the video I made earlier today that paths need to be walked, because nature, if you keep walking there, you keep touching it, then it will stop growing into that space, is the theory. But this is going to become a bit impenetrable. And part of me thinks that that's happening for a reason. I really do. Anyway. Ooh. Thanks for coming with me. Thanks for joining me. Don't forget to click all the buttons. And I'll see you next time. Ta-da. And we go up here. Ooh. Or can we?